welcome to another episode of WolfQuest, Rise of the Bear Fangs, with Arctos, his pack, and are those coyotes? Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna send the pups in. I'm not super worried because this time of year the coyotes can't instantly kill them, but that doesn't mean that they're not a threat, especially when Sitka is just chillin' outside the grass. Alright, buddy, let's get in there. Okay, Bear's got this one. If it doesn't get out of here quick, no, you do not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, only 3 of them versus all of us is not great for them, but Echo is still hanging out right there. Okay, seriously, pups? Please, please, please get in the grass. I know I just said they're not that dangerous, but that doesn't mean they're not dangerous at all. Okay, these 2 are on the run. There must be another one back there. There's another one back there. I fear for Echo. Okay, there's the last one. Get out of here, you. Seriously? You're just gonna... Are you chasing me? Oh no. Arctos will not stand for this. Apparently neither will Bear or Finn. They're very fierce in protecting their little siblings. Okay. Those coyotes have had enough. Wonderful. Our pups are safe again for a moment, but they won't be for long because since the last time I recorded, a new game setting came out. It's not so new anymore, but it's been a while. And I am putting Arctos right on to unforgiving. While we're at it, mate permadeath has already been on. We already have... Okay, I thought that we had none on for Arctos. And we do have none on for Arctos. As far as RNG deaths are concerned for pups, I'm going to leave critical hits for NPC adult wolves off because I feel like right now I've been receiving a lot of critical hits in my personal games and it kind of just like takes out one of your packmates and then they're just gone. I don't know if I want to do that for my YouTube stories specifically, but we are going to turn wake up raids on, which means that we will no longer be safe just kind of sleeping through... We won't necessarily make it through an entire sleep cycle. We might be woken up right in the middle of it by predators. So Arctos' life is about to get a little bit harder on top of... well, we don't necessarily need to go get food right now. Let's just sleep. I don't think we'll get attacked this sleep cycle because we did just get attacked by those coyotes, but we'll see. Alright, honestly, I shouldn't have slept the entire time because now the pups are really hungry. That's something that I kind of forgot about Unforgiving is they get hungry so fast that sleeping through the night basically makes them start to starve. So let's go find food immediately. I swear, every time that I am recording, I forget all of the obvious things that I remember when I'm playing on my own time. So that's fun. Thankfully there's some mule deer right here, so even though that's not my preferred prey, we need to bring something back for the pups. So we will take out this fawn. Hopefully get them some food. Can I still carry this? Sadly, no. So we're gonna let the pups and viper eat that one, or rather the yearlings and viper. And then we're going to take this meat chunk back for the remaining pups. That's not going to be much food, but I'm hoping that will kind of tide them over until we get more food. Of course, it's only going to tide over the ones who actually get to eat, so we'll see who that is. Alright, pups, we brought you a chunk of meat, and Bear and Finn should have enough to regurgitate. Looks like Sitka's the first one out of the grass. Echo found a bone, which is not going to provide very much sustenance. But hopefully if we're lucky, most of the pups will get at least something to eat, and then we can go out and do a more proper hunt. But, I don't know, it doesn't look like Little Fang's getting anything. Bear, do you have food for her? You do. Come on, bud. Oakley and Little Fang need food. Oh, good. Okay, I think all the pups are going to get some food, and then we can go out on a proper hunt. That was an oversight on my part, and it hopefully won't happen again. Okay, we're going to send the pups into the grass, and we're going to take the yearlings and viper hunting. They are sure taking their sweet time getting in there. Alright, you guys. It's almost like they're like, Dad, we wanted to play some more. You just got back. What do you mean you have to go hunting again? But that is the way of a wild wolf. Off we go. So far I'm only smelling mule deer, which is not exactly what we're looking for. It would be much better to find some elk, but we'll just have to see what's available. Well, that's another thing that came out since I last recorded 6 months ago. There are now bison herds in the game. I don't anticipate that we'll be going after any bison on account of the fact that we are 2 wolves and 2 yearlings. Assuming that Viper came along, which she did. Okay. Still, yeah, no, that won't be happening this episode. I guess we can chase these mule deer until we find something better. If we don't find anything better by that time, then they will have slowed down enough for us to kind of catch up with them and make a meal of them. Okay, I don't want to catch up with them yet, though, because they're still going to be very strong. And one of the things on Unforgiving that is different than accurate is that instead of it being like your packmates are playing on challenging for the sake of the damage they take, it's like they are playing on the same difficulty level as you. So your packmates can easily take a lot more damage than they could in accurate. Okay, so thankfully we have picked up the scent of an elk herd, the maple herd. So I'm going to be following that instead of continuing to chase those mule deer we were after for obvious reasons. Now, ideally, I would like to take down a cow elk. I don't know that we'll have enough time to do that because you really do want to wear them out, especially on this difficulty. But, Viper, I just said that you really want to wear them out, and she's like, I'm gonna just charge right in there like I'm still inaccurate, like I'm not gonna take an incredible amount of damage. Yeah, on accurate, I really found it was pretty easy after you have kind of a large pack to just let your packmates sort of do everything, and then you can kind of get by with hunting elk this time of year without you taking so much damage, but that's not going to be the case while our packmates are taking just as much damage as we are. So let's try to wear them down, see if we can't get 1 or 2 of them to fall. Well, there's a carcass right there. But coyotes, yeah, I don't really want to fight a bunch of coyotes for a carcass we don't know how much meat is on it. That didn't make entirely fully grammatical sense, but listen, it's been 6 months, my brain is scrambled eggs. Yeah, as for why it's taken me so long, how much food is on this? It's not a small amount. Honestly, I mean, it could be worth it to steal this from these coyotes and then possibly go hunt maybe like a calf or something. Oh my goodness. Anyway, why has it taken me 6 months to get back to this? Variety of factors, one of which being work, another of which being I got a puppy, and puppies are no joke. I'd never had a puppy before, and I don't know if I spoke about this in any of the previous episodes, probably not because puppy, but she's been a lot, and she's taken up a good portion of my time and attention. So, we're just now getting back to this. How long will we stick with uploading episodes regularly? Who's to say if we will at all? But Arctos is back for at least this episode. And definitely future episodes, though I'm not sure when. So, okay, there they go. We can get some food off this carcass. I definitely don't want to eat all of it. Oh, yep, well, it's basically gone. So, everyone's, well, Finn's pretty full, but Bear and Viper are still pretty hungry. Although Viper's still got a meat chunk here. I think it would probably be a good idea to go try to take down an elk calf at the very least. We'll see. So once again, I'm going to try to get them to run. We'll see if one of them falls. Viper, no, what did we just say? She is too fierce sometimes. Good to see nothing has changed there. Viper. She does not care. She's just going in there. I guess we can see if that's a good one. It probably isn't this time of year, but Who knows? It's not terrible. I don't like getting 1-for-1 damage on that. And if this was a situation in which we had crits on, I'd definitely not be doing this because you can lose any member of your pack so easily. Oh, finally fell. Alright guys, don't help me at all. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we did manage to take this down. You can see that Finn and Bear actually took quite a bit of damage compared to what they would take on accurate. They're down to 73 and 62% respectively. Not yet to concerning levels, but, you know, certainly we can see that they're taking more damage than they would on accurate. Okay, so we are going to take a meat chunk. We're going to head back to the pups. We've already got coyotes encroaching on our kill. Oh my goodness, we just took that down. How did you even know? I guess hunting an elk is probably not super quiet. Okay, we can see as we get back here that little Fang was pretty hungry. I don't know if she started to lose. Yeah, she had actually started to lose health a little bit. That's gonna happen sometimes. I mean, it is preventable if I was really careful, but I think we're gonna have to accept that sometimes on Unforgiving we're just gonna have a little bit of a situation in which the pups are hungry, and that's not great, and we don't love it, but it happens. As long as we have food to bring back to them so they could very quickly recover. Everyone has eaten, so I'm gonna send the pups into the grass. We're gonna take a little nap. Okay, we're up, we've got food. Now, of note is I did wake up earlier than... I woke Arctos up a little bit early so we can feed the pups and go get them more food before they start to get super hungry. And I will be continuing to do that. Oh, hello. That is rival wolves. Oops, I just bumped my mic stand, so hopefully that doesn't cause a problem. As much as these rival wolves are causing a problem. Hello. Hello, all of you. I would like you to go away. Echo, please get in the grass. Knight is going after Viper. I don't appreciate that one bit. Okay, it looks like... I'm not gonna say anything until they're officially chased off. Really, Rusty? Okay, so they are running off now. We did have... I don't remember these wolves very much, but I think they're the Geode pack. We can see that Rusty is the pack leader. And the other two that came are Knight, the subordinate, a yearling, and Branch, who I think is maybe also a yearling. No, Branch is also a subordinate. Okay. And that yearling that came along was 1823M. For now, I'm gonna call him Bronze. Hopefully I don't already have another wolf named Bronze. No, okay, it doesn't look like it. Get out of here, Rusty. I don't want to spend any more health than we have to chasing them down right now. Okay, we're back. We're gonna get some sleep, but not too much sleep. Is that enough? Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to get some more sleep at some point so that we can have enough energy to hunt again, but for now we should be good. Maybe we feed them and then sleep again. How are we doing on weight? They're all at about 38, so they've got a little bit of ways to go before we get to the Young Hunter's quest, which is my other scariest quest now. I don't know, I feel like for a while I was having pretty good luck not getting pups killed in the Young Hunter's quest, and now recently I've been having a lot more trouble with it on my personal saves. I hope that doesn't carry into Arctos' save. That we'll just cross our fingers and hope that we can keep our pups safer in this one than I have been able to do in general recently. I don't know if that's a consequence of Unforgiving or if it's just bad luck recently. Alright, let's send the pups in and get some more sleep. am sorry, Sugar? Oh, okay. Seems like she's just playing around. I think that was Sugar snarling. Oh, hello, coyotes. I don't want to go running off after them and not see to the pups, so everyone's safe inside the grass except Little Fang. Little Fang, can you please get in the grass? Oh no. Okay. Chase that one off. She is running like her little life depends on it, which it could, but like really she should be running in the opposite direction. Okay, now Sitka's out of the grass too. This is not good. Nope, not good. Little Fang, please get in the grass. Please get in the grass. Where did Sitka go? No! Oh my goodness. Okay, if you were a little bit smaller, that would have killed him instantly. Why? Go away! Leave our pup alone! Sitka, please get in the grass! Oh my gosh, okay, wonderful. Yes, I understand bark, not wolf, but we're close enough to the rendezvous site you would think that Sitka would get the idea. Alright, bud. Coyote, you better get out of here. I will kill you. Too late. Okay, yeah, again, if we were not in the Growing Pups quest, that would have been death for poor Sitka without fail. There was a bug for a little while that let pups survive on a little bit of health, but yeah, apparently that was a bug, so can't happen anymore. I'm gonna go back to that carcass and hope that there's something still on it. Who's coming with us? Sugar, Flame, and Bear, that's fine. Well, there's a couple of mule deer fawn here. Might consider going after one of those just to get a little bit of extra food, because I doubt that the carcass has enough left on it to feed everyone. Obviously gonna get a sip of water, fill up our belly a little bit, and how much is left? Oh, nothing. Nothing is left. Okay, looks like Sugar's gonna finish that off, so definitely we're gonna want to go find those mule deer. No, not bison. I didn't say bison. Oof, they're doing more damage to us than we are to them. Ow. Okay, that was a mistake. I should not have gone after the mother even to keep her from kicking our yearlings. Okay, that's one down. Let's see how much food that gives us. Not much. Flame and Bear at 90%. We're getting up there. Let's go after the other fawn, unfortunately. Sorry, Mama Doe. This is a matter of life and death for both of us. Because, yeah, the pups are starving again, and Sitka's starving, and he just got attacked by a coyote, so that's not great. Okay, glad we didn't get kicked there. Looks like we're going to be able to take this fawn down. And then I would like to let Sugar get some food. But we'll see if there's enough to go around. I think Flame and Bear are full enough that Sugar should get something. Yeah, okay. Well, that's what we've got, and we're gonna go back now. And we don't have a carcass for tomorrow, so gotta keep that in mind. And of course, we don't want to let Arctos get too low on health, because there can be a wake-up raid, assuming our health and wakefulness are both high enough, which I think they currently are. Alright, I want to go to Sitka first, because he is the hungriest and the most injured. Who else is really hungry? Everyone except Oakley. Oakley, where did you get the extra food? Hey Sitka, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? Okay, at least he's eating now. Okay, that felt like it took forever, but everyone is just about full. So let's see if we can't get them to go into the grass. Are y'all growling at little Fang? What did she do? Okay, reminder to self, do not sleep through the entire night. That's how the pups get really hungry. Okay, of course we're switching over to fall, I think, right now, so... yeah. Yep. That's good. I'm glad to see that, because that does mean that the elk are going to be a little bit easier to hunt. Let's give the pups everything we can, which we just did. That's about all we've got. And I think that's all that the yearlings have, so... no, I shouldn't have sent them inside yet. Echo still needs to eat. Okay, well, I'm just gonna heat that back up. I don't want to go running off before we have sent them all in, because I know the predators love to attack. What is Sugar doing all the way over there? Are you dispersing right now? You better not be dispersing right now, Missy. It is not the time. Well, it is the time, but, you know, we could use her help. Yep, we can see that we're picking up a lot of dispersal scents, so there might pretty soon be dispersals coming to court our yearlings. They're just yearlings, of course, and our pack isn't extremely large, so they're not, like, guaranteed to disperse or anything, but it's a possibility. Okay, looks like we're almost there. Yep. Oh. I was going to try to... I realize I haven't actually been looking out for the territory. Let's just mark this real quick. And, back we go to hunting. I haven't really been playing on HRM, the Roaring Mountain, on my personal time a lot recently, so it's kind of interesting being back here for the recording. I was hoping that I'd be playing Tower Fall soon, but we just got an announcement today that that's been... oh, whoops. Distracted talking about Tower Fall. Map's not coming out this year, essentially. Not coming out till next year, so, you know, devs have to take as long as it takes to make what I know is going to be an excellent map, but it is a little bit of a bummer. I was kind of thinking of maybe coming back and playing on that map, but seeing as it's going to be a little bit longer, I thought, why not come back with Arctos on Roaring Mountain and just see how this goes. But I definitely will be playing that when it comes out, assuming it's not, like, in mid-February when my work is extremely busy. Yeah. Even then, maybe I'll try to find time. I should mark this carcass before I forget. There's not gonna be a lot left, but there'll be something left. Once I get to this point in the year, I worry less about everyone starving, just because it's so much easier to take an elk down than it is in summer. But it's still a possibility, and Sitka's still pretty injured. Our poor boy. Okay, I am glad that Sugar was not dispersing earlier when we saw her kind of far away from the pack, because she did just watch the pups while we went off and hunted, and that's really helpful. Personally, I hope they wait a year before dispersing, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Bear is doing a confident tail emoji at us. Did I say emoji? I meant emote. Confident tail emote at us. I wonder if that's kind of a little sign that he might be thinking of heading off on his own soon. I don't know, all of the yearlings have been being a little sassy lately. Wasn't Sugar snarling at us earlier? Okay, everybody's just about full. I'm gonna send them into the grass again. Get some more rest. Hopefully... yeah, we're not super close to young hunters. We didn't have any runts this time, so That means that we get to autumn a little bit earlier than we would otherwise. Okay, no wake up rate, so that's nice. I've noticed they're not very frequent even when you have full health and full wakefulness. Just doesn't happen very often. Okay, Oakley, you can come on out and get some food. Oh, Viper caught a hare. Viper, you know we don't do that around here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to the fact that I don't usually hunt hares on my YouTube saves, just because I like the challenge of having to go after an elk or a deer, even if we're low on health, even if we're in a bad situation. But Viper doesn't know that, so I'm not gonna like take it and carry it away from the rendezvous site or anything like that. I'm not gonna go that far. Oh, wonderful coyotes. Didn't you do enough going after poor Sitka? Okay, everyone's in the grass. Where are the coyotes? There they are. Wow, right on top of us. Ow? Stay in the grass. Stay in the grass, little Fang. What are you doing? Get in the grass. What are you doing? Why? Why are you doing this? Oh goodness, now she's gonna get lost. Yeah, where even is she? Who knows? Oh, she's right there. Okay. Thank goodness. Girl, did she just run out again? Get in the grass! What are you doing? Oh my gosh. She is trouble. That one is a little troublemaker. Maybe she's trying to live up to her name and go out and bite those coyotes. You don't need to do that. We're here to protect you. The pack is here to protect you as long as you're a little pup. You can go and fight the coyotes when you're a yearling. Or, honestly, even when you get into young hunters, you can go and fight the coyotes, but not while you're a little pup. Little Fang, what are you doing? She's like, the coyotes came back. I had to go fight them. You don't. You don't have to go fight them. Just let us chase them off. Oh my gosh. Nope. Sorry, coyote. You thought you could get away. You, Missy. She's not even sorry. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, I can't be too bad because nothing bad happened, but could have. Didn't you see what happened to poor Sitka? Your brother got bit by one of those. Maybe that's why she was going after them. She's like, I want revenge for Sitka. You can't do that to my brother. Oh my gosh, you're still so small though. You can't do that. Oh my goodness. I feel like this litter of pups is so full of personality. Hi, Sitka. We do overall too. Here we go. Bear. I think he's a little stuck. Alright, let's go back to the carcass. With whoever will come with us. Oh, my dog is here. Hello, Ray. Do you have anything to say, girlie? She's looking at me with her big brown eyes, slowly licking her lips. Is it almost food time? Oh no, I've said the word. It is not, in fact, almost FOOD time. Yeah, she's a little disgruntled about that. Hi, baby. Yes. Oh, good girl. Good sit. She's adorable. I wish I had a webcam on so I could just kind of like... Well, I can't exactly pick her up. I think she weighs like 55 pounds now. She's still puppy, but she is big puppy. She is a golden retriever, and she is so precious and so full of energy and wants love all the time. The only reason I had some peace to record was because she was sleeping, but now she's up, so we'll see if we can get to the end of growing pups. She's giving me this look like, why aren't you looking directly at me? Because there's a cougar deer and it's dangerous. If you could see the look she's giving me, it's so like, hello, I'm here now. Pay attention to me. Okay, but of course we don't want to get killed by this cougar, or to let any of our yearlings get killed by this cougar. Ooh, Sugar took a hit there. Come on, cougar, you're not winning this one. Get out of here. Ah, get out of here. Okay, it's going. Okay, there's not a lot left on this calf. But let's let Sugar get some food, and then we've finished it. It is gone. There's no more food. We have enough to feed the pups, and I think... oh, I don't know. We might want to go hunt. I guess we could go after a mule deer fawn. That would give us enough to just kind of like go back to the pups and be able to feed them one more time. I don't know, we're not so close to young hunters that I think we're gonna get there in one more sleep, so ideally we would go after another elk, but I just don't see any elk scents. Okay, and that's the fawn down. Yeah, I think that should give us enough food for one night. Yeah, Finn's at 100, Sugar's at 94, Viper's at 125. We're fine. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I know they're waiting for us to return home, but we can have a moment to just, like, hang out. Nobody's starving. Nobody's dying. Peace is allowed, game. Alright, back to the rendezvous site we go. Ow! I just got trampled by a moose calf we weren't even going after. That puts a damper on things. Maybe we let the others feed the pups and see if we can't get some health back. Yikes. I mean, it could be worse, but... oof. Family howl. Flame, what are you doing? Literally all of the yearlings, except I think Finn, have given us some attitude this episode. Finn, are you gonna give us attitude? They're probably just testing the boundaries of like, what can I get away with in the pack now that I'm starting to become an adult? Alright, I'm gonna send the pups in and get another sleep going. Go on, Little Fang. Okay, we didn't sleep all the way through the night, but our wakefulness is almost full, and I wanted to keep enough food that we could feed the pups before we go out hunting. Do we smell... okay, we do smell an elk herd this time, which is good. Do we have any more food to give them? Yes. But I think that's it. Yep. So hopefully that suffices for now. Oh dear. Yeah, I haven't really been paying close attention to our territory, if I'm being honest. Maybe we should go try and fight them off? Let's send the pups in and see who comes with us. Is Viper coming along? Everyone's coming along. Well, I don't know if we want that necessarily, but it'll certainly give us the forces to fight the enemy. Which is, who's attacking us right now? Probably Coyote Creek. Okay, we're almost there. Hopefully there aren't too many wolves attacking, because if there are, it might be a better idea to just give them the territory. We're going to be on the move a lot in Young Hunters anyway, so we'll see. It looks like 5, so that's the same number as us, but they probably have some subordinates, whereas we have yearlings. Guess we could target their yearling. I don't know. I'm wondering if it might be a good time to try to go after this yearling who's weakened. But I just don't feel like that's something Arctos would want to do unless it was necessary. And I don't think that he feels like it's necessary yet. Now, he might be wrong about that, but that's just what he feels right now. Okay, I just noticed Affinity's starting to get a little bit low, so I am going to send Sugar back. She's got a minor injury, and she's got the least... How am I trying to say this? She's the least hungry of any of our yearlings, so we're going to send her back home to watch over her younger siblings, and we're going to continue looking for this herd. Okay, we immediately found them. Alright, that's fine. By the time she gets back, we'll probably be glad that we sent her back. Hello, bear. Not our pup bear, an actual bear. Okay, let's see if we can take down a calf. Or whoever trips, honestly. It was indeed a calf. Okay. That wasn't any trouble at all. Aside from Finn getting kicked a little bit, but honestly, he's fine. Flame, why are you laying like that? I guess she's just waiting for her turn to get food. I've been practicing drawing with my tablet a little bit, so maybe I'll do some more kind of like speed paint type stuff of the younger generation of pups. We'll see. I'm still not that practiced with drawing wolves, so it'd be good to get practice, even if they might not turn out exactly as good as I want them to. Okay, and back to the rendezvous site we go. Look, I'm actually saying rendezvous site this time instead of den all the time. Oh, hello. There's the herd again. We were actually super close to the rendezvous site. Thankfully, the pups did not wander off and get lost, so that's very good. They still seem so small. Are they really ready to almost be young hunters? I don't know. I mean, they're about 50 pounds. Alright. In the grass, you troublemakers. Echo chooses the farthest patch of grass. Hopefully this will take us 30 young hunters. There we go. Difficult time is over and all of our pups have survived it. Okay, I don't have any extra food. Okay, we are now in the Young Hunter's Quest. I'm going to save the pups first hunt for next time because this is about all the time that I have today. But thank you for joining me and Arctos in the pack for another episode. After so long. Hopefully the next episode will not be 6 months from now. Anyway, please join us again next time, and I will see you later.